Hey, how are you? I'm back. Let's talk. Let's talk about what we want to talk about. Let's talk about the past few weeks. We have had a very heavy energy shift in not only on Earth but also in planetary. And 21st of December, when we are hitting the crazy winter solstice, is actually the moment when we also have Saturn and Jupiter as in conjunction, and they're just lining up straight to each other, what means the energies are very strong, and they're both are going to Aquarius 0 degree. So we are next year, we are both two very strong planets on Aquarius. Now, it also brings out this very heavy energy currently in our own environment, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about emotions, and I want to talk about depression. And depression, we talk about depression first. Now, in alchemy and a lot of spiritual life, we call it dark night of the soul as this one day of depression, and I'm just literally out of it. And it's just, for me, it was quite a while. I learned how to actually deal with it and what it actually meant for me, that I wouldn't dwell too much in it, I wouldn't fear it too much, but I would just kind of take a day out, really sleep, cry, eat, but I would also deal with my emotions and how I look at the emotions, or how I feel about those emotions. So let's say depression in alchemy is considered as, or the dark night of the soul is when you're like the process of fire starting to kill your ego. Okay, so depression is coming when everything feels it's down, it's shut down, total shutdown. It's a fire process where if you go so deep then that you're starting to bubble, like the water, let's say water starts to bubble, and when the water starts to bubble, we are getting the gas coming up, so the things are coming up. So this is exactly what depression is. There is something coming up in dark night of the soul, something in your subconscious is merging for you to deal with it. That's why I always say as well, the Kundalini awakening is fantastic, and it's experience of beyond anything what any human body can even imagine. But it can be also very dangerous, because the dark night of the soul could happen then that it's bang, 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 and you really hit the depression because the energy source is so big and so many things are coming up at once that you just kind of go, it's a lot to deal with. So when the depression hits, just really work with your emotions on that day and don't repress it. Okay, it's a great idea to shift your thinking of, if you have a negative thought, switch it to the positive thought. But the point is, what is causing that negative thought? What is causing these negative emotions? And can you figure it out, where actually is it coming from? And as I've been speaking before, what is the trigger? Okay, and why is it there? Like, let's say for me, I found out that I've always pursued what other people have wanted me to do, or what society had thought what I need to do, and I've been very successful of it. But when I stopped, then I also found that all the work what I have done has disappeared. All the people around me has disappeared, and that because it wasn't the right path for me. Whatever career I have decided to take on, I've been very successful on that. I've always gained a lot of fortune from it, but as soon as I stop that path, I end up finding that I am broke. All my friends are gone, or the people who I thought were friends, and stuff like that. So this is what I'm kind of going. So if you hit the depression and you kind of go like, so what is this depression? What is coming up from my my subconscious? What is telling me that I'm actually need to let go, need to work on? Do I feel lonely, sad, angry. What are these emotions, and why do I have those thoughts? Where are the issues actually lying? Why is the triggers? Where are the triggers? Where is my abandonment? Where am I codependent? And you really dwell on into that and trying to figure it out, how what is causing it, literally. So that's where I'm going to go in. Don't repress your emotions. If you are going around and you feel that day, today I'm not feeling very well. Why am I not feeling very well? I'm feeling sad. Why I'm feeling so sad? Um, because I'm feeling very tired of continuously trying to please people. Or I'm feeling sad because I'm feeling very lonely because I feel that nobody loves me. I'm feeling sad, and then whatever is the reason what comes to you. When you get that, let's say, yeah, I'm feeling sad because I feel very lonely. So why am I feeling lonely? Why am I not seeing people around me? Is there something in my past where I have been left abandoned in my childhood? And should I deal with it to see the bigger picture? Sometimes we can't, and it's absolutely okay that we can't really see the bigger picture. We need to talk to someone to get the idea of the bigger picture. Or we have kind of going like, oh God, this is a mentality of lack. My friend Hannah talks about it a lot, because even so she's only not at first, but probably has cleared as Akashic records before, but has it again in a first lifetime, and grown up in lack, and it's like embodied in her DNA. Like a lot of our subconscious dealings are embedded into our DNA. Then how can we release it? And it's not going to be an easy job, but the point is that when we are kind of coming in and saying, hang on, this is not me. This is not what I this is not the truth. um it actually releases quite a lot of emotion. And then when you're finding yourself in the same kind of situation, that you're a little depressed and you feel a little lonely, and you're like, I've been there already. And it's easier then to swap your negative thought with a positive one. You can say, relax, be kind to yourself. Relax, it's actually okay. There's people around you, but you just need a bit of downtime, okay? Or relax, I feel a bit needy. We talked about it last time. Maybe I need to say to my boyfriend, or to my kids, or to my parents, or to my dog, I need a cuddle. I'm feeling lonely. Would you be mind to stay here? You don't need to talk. I need to talk. I need to cry. I need to have my emotions out and feel that my needs need to be met at this very moment. But even talking about it and being able to speak about it, that your needs must be met, it makes a whole lot of a bigger difference than you would ever have thought that it would. So this is where main thing what I wanted to talk about today. And also, yeah, this we're going to face a lot of that depression part, excuse me, the next couple of weeks. To be honest, probably nearly a year. And it's going to bring us a lot of shifts, because that's what those two planets want to. So if you're feeling a bad day, call in sick. Nothing's going to happen. If you need to go for 1 day less of a payment, you will be fine. Okay, call in sick, take the day out, and really work with yourself, because in the long run it will make a huge difference for you. Put your own personal needs and your personal well-being first. Okay, it's always fantastic, and I do sense we are very empathic to follow and help others anytime. But a lot of the times we might be hanging on helping others, because then we don't have to deal with our own traumas. And this can't go on anymore, because that's just layering more fear and mentality of lack in our well-being, and that will make us sick. As a healer, I just keep saying, just put out your own personal needs first. If you don't feel you want to go to gym, don't go to gym. If you feel that you're don't want to do physical exercise, or don't want to read, don't want to get up, want to watch Netflix all day in front of TV, then do it. If you want to feel that today is the day I want to go for a walk instead of going for a run, then go for a walk. Just put your own personal needs first. We need to be dehydrated, eat good quality food. And I'm not talking about vegetarians or veggie or vegans or anything like that. If you want to eat meat, eat good meat, organic meat that you know is coming from good source. Small farmers preferably, because that's it should be how our meat should be sourced. Is it wild animal or then for good small farming setup, not on the big farming, because that's not healthy. Okay. Yeah, know where your food comes from, eat live food as much as possible. And again, I'm not talking about vegan food, because a lot of vegan food, if you're gonna go in for the supplements or any kind of long distance vegetables were coming in from India, coming in from Asia or Spain, they have to travel a long journeys. They're not for you unless you're from Spain or you're from Asia, India, China, anywhere. Just try to buy local, okay? Local, your country food, because that is the livest food you can get. And that food is more sourceful for you at that point in your life because you live in that climate. So we have to adapt our food to the climate we are in it. So if there is no nectarines growing in your environment, don't eat them. Okay. If there is no oranges naturally growing in your environment, you don't need them. Adapt to the other foods would have a high C vitamin or any kind of other things in it. Because naturally all our food, including meat, should be locally produced and local from local farmers and local, yeah, local. But even the honey, as local as possible. If you can get a honey and it is no further than about 50 kilometers from your home, that is the honey that has the good properties for you. So it just, yeah, focus on your food as well a lot. Now, that's all I have. Uh, I'm doing the 2021 readings. If you want to book it, all the info below. And they're 40 euros, 40 minutes. We're going to get very detailed in depth with the details and the timelines. So thank you so much for watching. And I really, really hope to chat to you soon. Bye.